I'd like to share with you how I use IPEVO Annotate, and this is a free software that I've been using for a while. It came free with the document camera that I purchased, but now that I screen record, I've really grown to use this as a tool even without the document camera. And I know a lot of us are making screen recordings and we're jealous of the fact that on an iPad you can draw and annotate on your PowerPoint. And it's harder to do that in a desktop environment. So I'm going to share with you how I do that. And there's this application that I have downloaded, and I will open up my application window to kind of share with you where that is. It is IPEVO Annotator. Again, that's a free download. And I'm going to open that up, and you notice when it's open, you see a floating menu over here that you can move around as you need to for your screen recording. And you also will see a place up here where you can hide the annotation toolbar, and there's a couple of different things that you can go in and out of here, and you can also quit it because at some point you're like, how do I get this bar off my screen? And it just kind of lives there for a little bit. And the other trick before I get going with my recording that I want to do is with Keynote, I can go to play slideshow in the window. And so why I like this when I'm doing a screencast is I can see my IPEVO bar out here, and I can set my screen recording to just screen record the window that's playing my PowerPoint. And I might want to come over here, maybe choose a pink color. And while I'm screen recording, I want to say, folks, when we're looking at a composite volcano, I want you to think about Felsic. And what does Felsic mean? And if you take a look at these layers of rocks, and you can see that I can annotate these features. I can even change the colors. I can change the width of my tool so that maybe if I want a really wide colored pointer to draw a wide arrow on there, I can do that. I can also step back, undo, I can erase those, and I can also take a screenshot from side to side while I'm doing this. And so this is a really cool tool for annotating your presentations, making your screencasts. Another quick thing I want to mention is that you can bring up a whiteboard, and it just automatically makes your screen white. You have to be a little careful about where you're recording if you're going back and forth. But as a math or a science teacher, I now have the ability to say, remember that when we're determining the volume, okay, I'm going to get this wrong. Let me go back. When we're determining the density of our object, that we are measuring mass divided by volume, and that is the equation, and we can rearrange that equation to be density times volume equals mass. So this is a great way to annotate on a desktop. And again, this is IPEVO software. Takes a little time to get used to because if I want to take a snapshot, I can do a snapshot of the screen, and it will ask me to save it someplace. But also notice that you can do some screen recordings here too. And then when I'm ready to erase this, I can use this little tool. It will disappear. If I want to come back to it, I can come back to it, and I can erase it right here. So hopefully that will be helpful for you as science teachers. And if you need more information, go to the IPEVO site or feel free to contact me.